Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are, okay, that was weird. We are back doing things here. It's so good to be back. And hopefully there will be no interruptions, technical issues, anything of that sort, because why would that ever happen to us here on stream? No connectivity issues. I'm just throwing every jinx I can at it right now, so... Okay, we knocked on the wood. Cool. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fleza. Today we are playing Clue, because why not play a mystery game as we are approaching Halloween, which sounds like fun to me. So, yeah. I went ahead, I splurged a little bit on Clue. So we're going to play some different boards than last time we played it on a stream 2. Because I now have other options, and I have other character options now, and oh, it's going to be so exciting, I think. So, let's turn on the game volume. Let's turn off the music, and let's pop over to the game, because I want to get started. You want me to get started. And we're actually going to play online games this go round. I've been testing. I've been playing more online games than solo games, because really there's not really a as competitive, like, I don't know how to describe it. Clue is competitive, but it's not like entirely skill based. It's entirely brain based. Well, I guess there's a little bit of luck involved to it, but it's more brain-based. So if, you know, I think fast or deduce things faster than the other players, then hey, I get the solution first. So yeah, we're going to hop in. We're going to go up against 6 people. We're going to give people lots of chances to try and beat me. We're going to play the Vampire Castle here first. Now, we have all these options here. But I think I really want to use the kind of standard Reverend Green here. You know, who better to combat vampires in a vampire castle than a priest? Appears we're going to go up against 2 versions of Scarlet here. It's very interesting. I've also noticed that, like, I don't know whether this is just random names that it gives to people or whatever, but it's always like adjective, noun, and then number. So like red dodo, cool zebra, khaki genie. And it's like the noun is usually like animal or mythical thing. Ooh. I've not played the Vampire Castle before, so this is going to be pretty interesting. I don't know what rooms there are. Ooh. All sorts of interesting weapons. So we got the crossbow, we got the crypt. And orchid. Orchid doesn't really matter. Characters don't matter as much. Oh, he's gone to the crypt. Okay, this is good. Good for us. Because we need to be able to deduce something. Okay, we're going to determine who has plum, if anybody. So Plum is holding Plum. That much we know. And we haven't even gone yet. It's a very interesting thing. So this is this. I'm going to kind of outline my new strategy that I've been coming up with. So last time I was just like marking, you know, both the guesser and the accuser of, you know, having particular cards. But this time I'm only writing down the refuter because they're the most likely to have the card in question, unless I can prove it otherwise. But so we already know that Plum has Plum, so he could have just showed Plum again, but he could have Silver Bullet and he could have the lab. We don't know. Okay, so we know that Orchid here has either this Scarlet. Gosh, that was terrible. He has either this Scarlet or the Silver Bullet. Because can't have the Crypt. I have the Crypt. And the objective is to try and diversify and create the most number of combinations per, you know, person, so we can figure out, you know, who's holding what. Basically. In the throne room. Oh, I'm gonna get dragged to the throne room. Okay, so Mustard is gonna have either green, torch, or throne room. So one of Mustard's cards is either green, torch, or throne room. And the idea is to try and, you know, get all of his cards separate. So let's say, for example, he has one from Mustard, Bullet, Banquet Hall. He doesn't, but let's just say he did. You know, that would narrow it down. So this Scarlet has Mustard, Bullet, or Banquet Hall. We already know she doesn't have the Bullet. We know that Plum can't have the Bullet now. Get a 9. Let's go to the bedroom. It's a perfect spot for a murder. And let's go this Scarlet with the amulet in the bedroom. Now this is good. We picked something diverse from Mustard's first card, so we get his second card. Now it doesn't rule out that he could be holding Scarlet or the amulet either. So we have to leave those there. But we're going to ideally probably guess the second Scarlet, maybe the stake, and let's say, what was that, the kitchen in the opposite corner. So this is interesting. So Plum does not have the Banquet Hall and he does not have the Bullet, so he has to have Scarlet here. That much we know. So we've already deduced 2 of Plum's cards without seeing either of them. Which is very good. We've either seen or deduced 3 cards. in a number of turns. Okay. So this may end up coming to me. Oh, no, it doesn't. She doesn't have the torch, and she doesn't have orchids, so she has the banquet hall. That's good. Remove the one here. So the only one left is mustard here. So we know it's not mustard. It's either Scarlet or me. Oh boy. I don't know how I feel about it being me. Is that a good thing in this case? No, it's not mustard. Now, she could have the lab, so we do have to mark it here. Just because it's a possibility. We know that she has mustard. So, unfortunately, can't end that yet. This music's a little creepy. Perfect. To the banquet hall she goes. Now, she probably isn't going to get us a whole lot of information here. Because we've deduced that Orchid has the banquet hall. Well, that more confirms that, you know, she holds a banquet hall because Orchid doesn't hold the torch or me. So this is very interesting. I'm over here in the banquet hall. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to reveal the crypt here. There's no confirmation it's not the bullet, though. So this is a very interesting position. We could accuse myself. I actually tend to like to rule out myself first if I can. Let's go to the kitchen. Because I already know it's not the banquet hall. Let's go myself with the amulet in the kitchen. Oh. So, he could either hold me or the amulet or the kitchen. He holds me. Interesting. Unfortunately, it doesn't narrow things down a whole lot. So it is Scarlet. So we can rule out all these cards being held. Because this one, it can't be held by her. That means she has to hold the bullet, too. So we deduced 2 of Orchid's cards, which we would probably never see. Anyway. So we know she has the bullet. She could have the main entrance. But it's not quite diverse enough to determine. So this Scarlet is the culprit to the main entrance. Orchid with the torch in the main entrance. Okay, she doesn't have the torch. She has the main entrance as well. That's very interesting. Look at that. We know what cards Orchid is holding. Just like that. Okay, he's going to the throne room. Let's see if we can get some information about whatever it is he's choosing. Nope. We do have to mark it, though. She could have shown him any of these. It's possible she just showed him mustard, though. That's probably the most likely outcome. But we'll have to see. Unless something changes. To the kitchen. Very important. So we know that Orchid probably isn't going to refute this. So we're learning some information. She doesn't have Scarlet. She could have the steak. And she could have the kitchen. It's the first we've learned about any cards that she might have. So it's not the kitchen. So it was probably just... Oh, wait. We still have to keep green. Marked as 3 because we have Amulet marked here. Haven't ruled out Amulet. Plum should reveal Plum. It's actually good. Well, that was a good flush of Plum, because Orchid had both. So Bullet has both Bullet and Banquet Hall. We've determined. So now we have to flush out the weapon and the... Well, actually, we have to flesh out the room and the weapon. Let's go to the banquet hall and flesh out the weapon. Or flesh out one of our options for weapon. We're going to choose Scarlet. With the... What hasn't been chosen? Let's choose the potion. Because we're either going to flesh out the potion or we're not going to see it at all. Two, 3. Scarlet does not have the potion. So it's the potion. That's good. And Orchid shows us the banquet hall. Boom. So now we just have to figure out the room. And we've only seen 1, 2, now 3 cards. Now technically we already knew the banquet hall was not the room, but it was one we had access to. And yeah, it confirms some information that we already had. Scarlet with the crossbow in the library, so this might flush the library for us. Okay. She has the library. She has to have the library because it's the only option. We hold the crossbow and we know Scarlet is the culprit. Where to? Where to? You're going to go to the bedroom. So this isn't going to really help us. Really, we have to help. We're looking for the rooms that people are going to help us at this point. Should get Orchid refuting this. Boom. Because we know for certain that Mustard holds the bedroom. Scarlet's the culprit, so that further confirms that Orchid is holding the bullet. Okay, Plum, where are you gonna go? Please go to maybe the throne room or the kitchen. The kitchen. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. It's going for Orchid with the torch. We're gonna have to reveal Orchid here. Orchid, reveal, continue. Go fast. Reason we want to go fast is because we want to maybe, I don't know, some people might think if we take too long we might be holding more than one. Or it could just be lag. Who knows? Ooh, that's a big roll. Where are you going to go? The throne room? The graveyard. Nobody's chosen the graveyard yet, so that's actually very good for us. Could get us some information. Okay, we know it's not Scarlet. The torch could be a helpful read. Okay. Not the most helpful, because it could be the torch and, oops, could be the graveyard that she's holding. Well, actually, we know the potion is the weapon, so she has to be holding the torch, regardless of if that's the card that she showed or not. Because nobody else has the torch. Okay, we know you're not holding the bullet. We know you're not holding Scarlet. You're holding the kitchen as well. So that removes the kitchen. Very important for us there. The throne room, the graveyard, or the lab? I'm probably most likely to get to the throne room. I'm not even going to get there. Oh boy. This is bad. We could go to the kitchen and try and flush the amulet. If we flush the amulet, that would help a little bit. Scarlet, amulet, kitchen. We're probably going to... If Mustard doesn't have the amulet here, then we're going to get the kitchen. We could get the amulet, actually. Oh, thank you. That was more important than you realize. That means you don't have any of these other ones because you don't have any other cards. You don't have 3. And we don't have quite enough information. Okay, so this was definitely his 2 card. That's definitely her 1 card. This is her 2. She holds the torch. She doesn't hold the graveyard. Confirms that. Boy, oh boy. Throne room. This is going to be a very important read. Orchid, crossbow, throne room. Does not have the throne room. Here comes the crossbow reveal. Actually, let's go with the orchid. Let's hold the crossbow. 2. 2, yeah, that confirms that she definitely showed mustard during that reveal. It looks like the throne room might be the most obvious candidate for the room. Very much could be the graveyard. The lab is probably held. Main entrance. That doesn't help us. Moving us there helps us a little bit. If we roll low again. Yes, show the main entrance. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Typically, I've been solving them after I've seen 5 or 6 cards. Kind of depends on how good my guesses are and how good other people's guesses are. This isn't going to help us at all because we already know where the bedroom is and we already know the culprit and the weapon. Yeah, woohoo. There's the bedroom. Should I shoot for the graveyard or the lab? No, she's going to make an accusation. Does she think she have it? Does she think she has it? Scarlet with the potion in the graveyard. Aw, she got it. So that meant the throne room was held by mustard. This wasn't held. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4. I needed to flush either the lab or the stake. That probably would have helped me solve it. Well, I need to flush the lab. Bummer. We lost the first game. Well, we can try again. That was the Vampire Castle. Let's go to the Wild West this time. Sounds fun. Oh, whoops. We want to do 6 people. Oh, wait, that's what I wanted. Click when ready. There we go. We need more players to join. kind of interesting how nobody has selected Wild West characters. So we were playing the Wild West board. Okay. Silvertown. This is kind of a cool design. The horseshoe, the knife, the gold nugget, the six-shooter, the whip, and the pickaxe. Wasn't in the jail, and it wasn't in the courthouse. Where's the courthouse? Well, I can prove it's not the courthouse. So this might give us some information. Using himself with the horseshoe. We're gonna figure out if it's plum or not. Maybe. Or not. One horseshoe reveal. Keeping the room obscured is, as long as possible, is good. To the graveyard. Why with the six-shooter in the graveyard? Okay, white, six-shooter, and graveyard is actually disproven by white. Alright, Scarlet. Give me some good info. You're gonna go visit the graveyard as well. Okay. Adler with the horseshoe. We may need to reveal the horseshoe again. There's some lag here. Nope. She reveals Adler, horseshoe, graveyard. Interesting. Probably was the graveyard. It's the most likely answer to one of the cards that white is holding. It's not definitive, though. To the bank. Me with the nugget in the bank. Now this is good info because it reveals potential for one of white's cards. So she has to have one from her third here, and she has to have one from her first. Her second is probably from the same as from her first. But we don't have confirmation of that just yet. Alright, mustard, come on. Bum, 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 bum. Mustard, come on, end your turn. Why isn't the countdown taking his turn? Usually it does not last this long. If I ever take this long, like gives me countdown timers and forces me to do stuff. Unfortunately, it's too early to even begin to kind of see who it might be. If Plum holds himself, I mean, we could get Plum potentially. Ah, there we go. There's White. Make a move. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go to the sheriff's office. And accuse Adler with Nugget in the sheriff's office. Very interesting. Continue. Okay. So, don't know about the sheriff's office. Let's go to the general store. Where we're gonna accuse myself with the whip in the store. Okay, she holds one of these. Myself. Okay, that's insightful. So White does not hold me. I mean, she has to hold the Nugget or the bank. At least one of those. Alright, Plum, what you got? He's going to the blacksmith. What will you find at the blacksmith? Some good information for me. Accusing yourself again. 6-shooter. Okay, we know she doesn't have Plum. We know she doesn't have the 6-shooter. She's got the blacksmith. Has to. No other options there. Oh, to the general store. Adler's coming. What is your accusation here? Herself. Pickaxe. In the general store. Herself. Pickaxe, general store, go. So we already know she holds the blacksmith, but she also holds either Adler, pickaxe, or general store. To the jail. I hold the jail. Adler with the pickaxe. In jail. Oh no. Reveal jail. I had to reveal one of our cards. It's not good. Okay, Mustard. Give us some good information. Unlike what we just experienced. Goes to the saloon. Okay. What did you learn at the saloon? Sorry, had to get rid of something. What you got, Mustard? Yourself. Pickaxe. In the saloon. That's actually huge. Because she has to hold either Mustard or the saloon. She has to hold something from White, 6-shooter, Graveyard. We already know... Oh, well, she just ruled out Adler, so she has to hold the Graveyard, which means that's her one card. Which means she doesn't have that, she doesn't have that, because she has to hold one from 3 and one from 4. Wait, what? I've never seen that happen before. Did she just get to see 2 cards? Either Plum just showed her the knife, or mistakenly passed, did not... Huh? What just happened there? I've never seen that. Oh, it's my turn. Let's go to Main Street here. Okay, let's finish up this. We're gonna choose Plum with the knife on Main Street. Okay, what are you gonna show us here, Plum? Can't hold that. You can't hold that. The knife. But you could hold yourself. You could hold Main Street still. The longer you can keep at least one of your cards obscured, the better. So white has to hold either mustard or the saloon and the bank or the nugget. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I can't refute this. And to my knowledge, nobody else can refute this. Now, I'm pretty sure plum holds at least one of these. He either holds plum and the 6-shooter, or plum or the 6-shooter. He could hold Main Street. White can't refute Main Street. It's not possible. She can't refute 6-shooter. Again, not possible. We already know she can't refute plum. What is the lag? What is the lag here for? So either we're about to have a very short game here. This can happen. Sometimes you get lucky. You just get it right. You just get the right guess very early. Nobody can refute it. And if you're not holding any of the guesses cards either, then it's the right answer. That happened to me one game. I was playing and I think it was like only my second turn. And I guess the right person, weapon, room combination. Went to the right room, picked the right weapon and person combination. I didn't have any of them. And nobody else did either. It was a simple accusation after that. So, Plum is going to make an accusation. Clearly he thinks it's Plum 6-shooter Main Street. It's not the courthouse. He's got it wrong. You are incorrect, my friend. How do I know you're incorrect? Because I hold the courthouse. You got eliminated. That was big. Unfortunately, it doesn't help me very much. Because it probably is Plum 6-shooter. It's a pretty likely scenario. If that's the case. Okay, Mustard, do you hold yourself or the sheriff's office? That's the question. I wonder why he thought it was the courthouse, though. Clearly he didn't rule it out. Did he just think it was the most likely answer? Mustard, you again refute the sheriff's office, but you also potentially refute the nugget. Mustard's coming to the general store. It's going to use Scarlet with the whip. Oh, that's big. Scarlet whip general store. So we just learned that, yeah, Irene only has me. She has potentially many cards, but only has me. Okay, Sheriff's Office. Doesn't help me. Knife in the Sheriff's Office. We already know. Uh-oh. I'm not even going to get anywhere. Oh no. Let's block Mustard into the general store. He's going to have to go to the sheriff's office. Maybe get us some more info. Unless somebody pops him out. Plum with the horseshoe in the general store. Okay, so Mustard holds the general store. Has to, no other option. She doesn't hold the general store. That narrows down. Her final two cards have to be one of these four that we already have. You can get the general store refuted here. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I got yanked in. Lucky me. Me with the pickaxe in the bank. She doesn't have me, she doesn't have the pickaxe, she has the bank. That removes her from having the nugget. That was actually big. That means we don't have to stay here at the bank. Go into the jail. I hold the jail, so we're probably going to reveal the jail here. Oh, no, throw the horseshoe at her. Keep the jail secret for her longer. Okay. We can bounce up to the saloon here. Very nice. And let's go... Who can we flush here? Let's go Mustard. Mustard Whip Saloon. Yeah, I know you don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have the saloon, so you're about to show me the whip. Okay, that means you don't have Scarlet. We've seen 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay, Adler, you haven't seen the bank. You don't have Adler, so you have the pickaxe. She shows the bank. Scarlet's cards are all known to us now. I should have probably just gone to Main Street and could have gone plum 6-shooter Main Street. Oh, that's okay. White Nugget Main Street. He has to hold 1 of accusation. Actually, we're going to make this 4. Okay, so he has to hold 1 of accusation 4. And he has to hold 1 of accusation 1s. That means he doesn't hold plum. So it is plum. He has to hold 1 of accusation 4. Oh, he has to hold 1 of accusation 1, but 1 has a crossover. I'm pretty sure he doesn't hold plum. You show the pickaxe. Check. Okay, it's my turn. This could be the biggest turn here. If I can get over to the jail, I can accuse plum 6-shooter. That is not what I needed. I can go to the courthouse. Okay. Plum 6-shooter courthouse. You can't refute that, so it's the 6-shooter. Yeah, we already know you guys can't refute the courthouse. We know this is wrong. Okay, you can't hold the nugget. You hold that. 3 is done with you. It's... it's so close. I feel like I could guess Main Street and it would probably be right. But I don't know for certain. Should I risk it? I don't know if I could survive another round. Let's make the accusation. It's a risk. And I'm pretty sure it's... Pretty sure it's Main Street. Oh! Oh. I was wrong. So that means he has Main Street. Because it's the saloon. I mean, she doesn't have the saloon. She doesn't have the saloon. She has Mustard. The only option left for Mustard to have is Scarlet. He has to have something from 1. Oh, no, he could have just shown Main Street. I took a risk, and it didn't pay off. So who holds... I mean, it doesn't matter who holds the cards now. I figured who holds all the cards enough that I know. Hi, I have the courthouse. It's right here. Oh, I can't believe I messed up the accusation. Oh wait, so she has to have white. Because this had to be from... Because he only had to have 1 from 4. Which means she holds either... Whichever one she doesn't hold, he holds. Dang. I'm really upset that I didn't get it. It was a risk. I know. But I thought the evidence was just enough. She shows the bank. La-di-da. I'll ring Mustard. It's Plum with the 6-shooter in the saloon. Sometimes I wonder, you know, I kind of wonder who I'm playing against sometimes. It's like some of these things, you don't have the nugget. Adler has the nugget. If Adler has the nugget, she doesn't have Adler, which means the plum has Adler. There we go. That's everybody's cards. Do it. Get it. No. No, it's not correct. Mustard. Come on, one of you get it. One of you. Just one of you get it. Come on. Mustard's going to show you the sheriff's office. Or Scarlet. Doesn't matter which. Doesn't help you solve the crime any faster, I think. Stay there. No, don't go to the bank. Why are you going to the bank? Bank. Accusation. Huh. Shows the whip. Hey, I've got a courthouse to show you. Scarlet. Mustard shows you Scarlet. Me? 6-shooter. I show you the courthouse. None of these people have it yet. Of course, I guess neither did I have it. I thought I was close. Of course, Plum was close too because he guessed like, what was it, turn 2, turn 3? Plum 6-shooter general store. Nobody has Plum or 6-shooter. And you hold the general store. Do you have it? You don't have it. Seriously? It's just the saloon. Not that you need to go to the saloon to figure it out, but man, somebody just went to the saloon. Somebody goes to the saloon, accuses Plum 6 shooter. They'd have the answer. Go back to the saloon. No. Why are you going to Main Street? Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, goodness. Mustard shows you the general store. Boom. Final accusation. Nope. No final accusation. Come on. To the sheriff's office you go. He holds the sheriff's office. Flush out cards. You already know it's not. You already know it's the 6 shooter. You already know it's Plum. These other players are not very smart. You're going back to... Didn't I just show you the courthouse? Oh my gosh. This is painful to watch. No, nobody has that except Plum. He has both the knife and Main Street. Which one did he show you? I don't know. Why is she going back to the general store? Pretty sure Mustard's shown her the general store by now. Oh my gosh. I can't even fathom what might be going through these people's heads. They seem determined to not guess Plum 6-shooter. Despite all the evidence showing that it's Plum's 6-shooter. I don't know what to say. I really have no idea what to say to this. It is painful to watch these people stumble through this. Sheriff's office, go. What do you got? What do you got, Mustard? What is going on? He guessed this 2 turns ago. He basically guessed the same thing the last turn. What is going on here? Can we just end this already? End this torment. Go for it. No. It's Plum. Plum with the 6-shooter. In the saloon. Why is nobody guessing that? Oh my gosh, you are a moron. Mustard here is a moron. He's going to accuse Scarlet with the 6-shooter in the general store. See? I told you. I have no idea what he's thinking. Is he thinking that because we got it wrong, both Plum and I, that... Oh my gosh, somebody's finally going to the saloon. Please end this. Plum. Pickaxe? Really? You haven't ruled out the pickaxe? Please make a final accusation. But that is not a final accusation. Oh my gosh. Look at the courthouse. See that it is not there. He's gonna go to the sheriff's office. Oh my gosh, he went to Main Street. Is he gonna choose Scarlet 6-shooter? Plum 6-shooter. Well, at least he sort of varied it to the correct thing. Get rid of Main Street. Yay. She's going back to the saloon. Is she gonna end this torment? Plum. That's mustard. Horseshoe. I can't watch this anymore. This is painful. That was just painful to look at. Plus, it's not very entertaining. Let's go to the masquerade. Oh wait, 6 players. 6 masquerade. Let's do it. Now I'm a cardinal rather than just a reverend. Vampire. Okay, let's do this. Come on, let's go. Very fancy looking. Fancy. The loot. The parasol. A sword. Mustard. Hopefully this mustard is a smarter player than the previous one. That's all I can say. To the banquet hall he goes. Very well. Oh, excuse me. Meadowbrook with the candelabra in the banquet hall. So Peach here has one of those 3, at least. Alright, Peach. What you got? A 6? Where does it go? Where's that taking you? To the ballroom. Scarlet with the poison in the ballroom. Scarlet can potentially refute herself. I wish you could make markings on... I wish they had a column for yourself, and I wish they had the ability to make markings on cards that you have, so you can like keep track of which cards you've shown to which person, potentially. I think that would be good. Let's go to arcade. Sounds good. Sounds fun. Take myself with the loot. Very well. Loot seems like a fun weapon in this case. It's like smacking somebody over the head with a guitar. Except it's a lute, not a guitar. So she's staying here in the banquet hall. I have Peach. Oh. One Peach reveal. No banquet hall for Peach. Meadowbrook. I think you have some answers to give me, potentially. Do you have the parasol? Do you have the banquet hall? I would like to know. Orchid, you need to hurry up and end your turn. Well, end your thinking so that Meadowbrook can end her turn and move on. So where does the gallery? Interesting. What do we have in the gallery? Come on, pick your accusation. I would like to know what you are doing. Peach with the pistol in the gallery. It looks like I'm revealing Peach. Alright, Mustard, now we're waiting on you. Okay, Orchid. Wow, we haven't even ended one round yet. I just realized that. Because Orchid hasn't... Ooh, Orchid's not even going to get an accusation. Ooh, that hurts. It hurts you when you can't make an accusation on a turn the most, but it does hurt everybody else a little because they can't, glean pieces of information from anybody else. Based on who does and who doesn't answer. Oh, excuse me. To the ballroom he goes. Okay. Now the optimum guess, if I were him, would probably be Scarlet Parasol Ballroom. Potentially flush the Parasol as the weapon. Peach Parasol Ballroom. It's not going to flush Parasol. That much I know. Flushes Peach. Alright, Peach, what you gonna accuse? Oh, you're going to the gallery. Mustard with the Parasol in the gallery. That was actually huge. Parasol is the weapon. So we have Mustard in the gallery. Ooh. We have 2 rooms currently, which only have 1 potential holder each. Both the gallery and the banquet hall can only be held by 1 person. If they're not held by that 1 person, then... Whew, well... Put it very simply, there ain't a whole lot to be done. Let's go to the veranda. So that could potentially take us to the gallery. Let's see if we can learn a bit more about who did it. Let's go with Mustard. We know somebody is holding any of the other weapons. So let's choose the sword here on the veranda. Dang it, she holds the veranda. But that is informative in and of its own. I was kind of hoping she would go further than Meadowbrook. But it does mean she only has 1 more card to show us. Potentially. Which actually makes the banquet hall just a bit even more enticing. Try and flush out of her. Because either she has it or she doesn't. Me, with the pistol in the theater. This is actually very good. That flushes all card potentials out of Scarlet. So she doesn't hold the pier. She doesn't hold the drawing room. She doesn't hold the lute with candelabra, orchid, Meadowbrook. Because she has to hold one from 1, one from 2, and one from 3. So this is the ideal kind of thing that we want to flush out of our opponents. We want to narrow from 9 and 6 and 6 is 9, 6 is 15 and 6 is 21. We want to narrow it down from 21 cards, well, minus 3, 18 cards, $15 cards to 9 potential cards. Orchid just refuted Scarlet, Pistol, Ballroom. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention there for a second. To 9 cards, and of those 9 cards, it has to be 3 of them. At least when we're playing against 6 players like this. That's just how it is. It's a very interesting dynamic. Okay, so it's probably not going to go to Meadowbrook. I have the sword. So Mustard holds Mustard. Which means Scarlet doesn't hold Mustard. She has to hold something from 2, so she holds the gallery. So it's not the gallery. That's important. Because that is one of the ones that potentially could have been. So we really want to try and see if it's the banquet hall now. And then we just have to flush the person. The person. Who did it? They did it with the parasol, though. They beat somebody to death with an umbrella. Parasol. They beat him to death with an umbrella. Death by umbrella. Might be a new one. Well, not in the context of this game, perhaps, but if somebody died via umbrella like that, it would probably be a very embarrassing way to go. Alright, Peach, what you got? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Into the ballroom she goes. She's going to use Scarlet with the sword. Oh, it has to be the sword. You had to go for the sword, Peach. Couldn't have chosen any other weapon. Would have been helpful. A little bit. But you had to go with the sword. Had to go with the sword. I'm still a suspect. Pretty valid suspect, too. Not many people have accused me, though. Alright, my go. Let's go to the banquet hall. If we can make it, I think that should be enough. Alright, banquet hall. Now let's choose a suspect that we know that Meadowbrook does not have. So let's go with Scarlet. And let's choose a weapon that we know this Meadowbrook doesn't have. So let's go with poison. In the banquet hall. She doesn't hold the banquet hall. It happened in the banquet hall. Okay, Scarlet, what are you showing us? The poison. Which means she doesn't hold Scarlet. And doesn't hold the ballroom. Because she has to hold one from 3. So it happened in the banquet hall with the umbrella, the parasol. Now we just have to find who. Scarlet with the loot. Mustard can refute Scarlet or the loot. Okay. So Orchid holds the ballroom. Granted, we know it didn't happen in the ballroom. Okay, Mustard. Choose yourself with the loot, maybe. Or the pistol, even. Because you have to have me, the pistol, or the theater. Okay. He doesn't have Scarlet. It's Scarlet with the parasol in the banquet hall. That's big. He has the loot. She doesn't have the loot. She's gonna make an accusation. I mean, she already knows it's the parasol and the banquet hall. Theoretically. Herself, parasol, banquet hall. No, we lost again. And we only saw 1, 2, 3 cards. I mean, we only saw 3 cards and we figured it out. So I guess it makes sense that somebody else could have figured it out in 3 turns. Well, we would have had it in 4 turns, I suppose. You can see I've played a lot of games. Well, we've had a less than stellar night. But we've been going for quite some time now, so I think we're going to sign off for tonight. Thank you everybody so much for coming. It was certainly an interesting night, wasn't it? We had two straight up losses. Well, we had all 3 that were losses, but, you know, 2 were because somebody else beat us to it. And the other, third one was maybe a little bit of our own hubris, you know, beating us, convincing myself that we had the answer when we didn't. Well, tomorrow we're going to play some Unravel. There is 2 sessions of Unravel left. I have made this decision. We're going to do 1 tomorrow, and then there will be 1 more session of Unravel next week. And that will be the end of Unravel here on the channel. It's been a very fun game to play through. It's been very cool to see the scenery in that game. But we'll talk about about that tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. My name is Flezza. It's been a disappointing day, hasn't it? Disappointing stream results. Oh well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, everybody, take care, stay safe, all that wonderful stuff. I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.